Good morning, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, and so I was thinking, what kind of day is it going to be today on Wednesday? And I started thinking about Wilma, the fastest woman in the world, and then I also thought about Bessie Coleman, and I thought about how they faced all these obstacles in their childhood and in their lives, but yet they were determined, they persevered, they overcame those obstacles, and they were winners in the end. So that's the kind of Wednesday we're going to have. We're going to be winners today, and we're going to have a winning Wednesday. Let's get started. Remember, our assignments this week are not changing very much. I posted them on Monday. We're working on the same two stories, the same assessment or assignments. The assignments are due on Friday, April 17th. So you're working at your own pace. You can spend a few days on each article if you want to. You can slow down a little bit. So the assignments, the stories are the same. Check Edsby for exactly what you're going to be doing today, but it's kind of going to be the same as yesterday because your assignments are the same and they're not due until April 17th. Remember, I'm so excited because I've heard that you guys are excited about your writing. Now, I have in my mind who I know probably is not excited about their writing, but I want you to be. I can't wait to see what you're doing with your Rolla story. Remember, this isn't due until April 17th either, so you have plenty of time to work on this and to make sure that you're including those important events that your character goes through to solve his or her problem. And I want you to remember you have plenty of time to make sure what you're submitting to me, what you're turning into me, is your best work. I want you to think about before you submit your assignments to me, is this my best work? I want you to be proud of everything that you turn in, and I want you to make sure you're turning in your absolute best. When you're submitting your work, you can submit it to Edsby. You can email it to me at kellyturner0613@gmail.com, and you can snap a picture of it and send it to me on the Remind app. Whatever works for you, whatever is easier for you, works for me. Okay, today, if you finish your assignments, you can go into iReady and get some iReady minutes. If you have finished what you want to do for the day, then go into iReady. Make sure you're getting some independent reading. Remember, independent reading is so important because you get to pick it. You get to pick what you want to read. You get to pick that magazine you want to look at. You get to pick whatever is good for you, and you get to get comfy and cozy with that book and enjoy it. That's the best part of reading, is reading and enjoying what you're reading. I'm excited today because we're going to be Zooming later on in the day. Make sure that you check your invitation. I sent everyone an invitation in Edsby, so make sure you check it to make sure you know what time it is, because some of you are going to be Zooming at 9:30, some of you are going to be Zooming at 10:30, 1:30, so just check your invitation to make sure you know when your time is. And if that time doesn't work in your schedule, send me a message on Edsby and I will just schedule you for another time. I'll send you another invitation. Just let me know. Okay, I'll talk a little bit more about Zoom in a few minutes. All right, here's the exciting part, grab and go meals today. Hopefully yesterday you went and got you some pizza and some breakfast. Today for breakfast, we're going to have cereal with graham crackers, juice, and milk. For lunch, it's an all-American hot dog. It is all-American. And you get a peach cup and apple slices with milk. Okay, parents and families, real quick, I want to mention that in the next few days, you should be getting a parent link to some changes that they're making to the grab and go meals starting next Wednesday. So it seems next Wednesday they're going to start doing boxed meals instead of grab and go lunches every day. They're going to do boxed meals one day a week, so you'll get that box on Wednesday, and it'll have all the food, like 5 days worth of food in your box. So listen out for a parent link that's going to give you more information about that, or you can always call up to the school and talk to the lunchroom staff, and they'll be happy to explain that to you as well. So remember, grab and go lunch tomorrow, hot dogs, cereal for breakfast. You're gonna love it. Okay, we're gonna be winners. We're gonna overcome our obstacles. And we've kind of faced a few obstacles lately with not being able to go to school, with not being able to meet in the classroom. but we are meeting in our e-learning. We're learning and reading through those paper packets, and we're getting ready to Zoom today, so we're gonna see each other. We are determined. We are gonna be winners just like Wilma and Bessie. So it's gonna be a winning Wednesday. Hey, remember, I had mentioned that we're going to be Zooming today. And before we get started Zooming, I want you to think about our expectations that I shared with you last week. Remember, when you first come into Zoom, your microphones are going to be muted. So I want you to be quiet. Leave your microphones muted. Our groups this week are going to be a little bit bigger than they were last week. So with that many people, there's going to be a lot of noise. That's why your microphones are going to be muted, so it'll be quiet. Once we get settled, then I'll let you know when it's okay to unmute them. So if you would, come in, be quiet, and leave your microphones muted. Then I want you to be respectful. Like I just said, our groups are bigger, so we need to be respectful listeners, listening to our friends. We need to be respectful of the people that are sharing their thinking. Even if we don't agree with them all the time, we need to show them some respect. There's respectful ways to disagree. I want you to be prepared. I want you to come to your Zoom meeting today with your reader's notebook or whatever notebook you've been using to put your work in. And I want you to bring a pencil with you because we're going to be sharing some things out of that notebook that you guys put in your notebook last week, especially about Clara's crazy curls. You were supposed to put some things in there that we were going to share this week in a Zoom. So we'll have time for that. Bring your notebook and your pencil. I really want you to focus on this last B. I added something to be engaged. Be focused and engaged. This is a time for you to get in your environment where you're going to be focused in our Zoom meeting. Not that you've got your TV going and the radio going and maybe little brothers and sisters all around, but I want you to find your own space that's going to help you be successful in this meeting so that you can be focused on our meeting and that you can be engaged. We'll save time at the end of our meeting, and I'll even set a timer so that we have time to share out and to share our pets again, because I know you guys have some really cool pets, and to share our brothers and sisters, and just to talk about what we've been doing and sharing things like that with the whole group. So when you first come in, I want you to be focused and be in an environment that's going to help you be focused without a lot of distractions, and I want you to be engaged and participating. All right, see you later. Bye.